Congratulations, God says you will be very happy tonight because I am giving you that one thing. Don't skip God. Listen to me now or you will miss this chance. My child, listen carefully. This moment is not an accident. This word is not reaching you by coincidence. I, the Lord your God, have chosen this exact time to speak to you. There is something I have kept for you, and tonight I am releasing it. But you must not skip this. If you turn away or rush through what I'm saying, you might miss the very blessing you've been crying out for. I am not only speaking to your ears but to your spirit. Watch and hear till the end, because what I am giving you is not small. It is what you've prayed for in silence, what you wept for behind closed doors. Drop a comment to lock in this blessing right now. If your heart feels this is meant for you, that one thing you have carried in your heart for so long, the breakthrough, the miracle, the healing, the answer, the opportunity, the shift, the restoration is now at your door. Tonight you will be very happy because I, the Lord, am moving in your favor. I have heard you. I have seen your tears. I have watched you wrestle with delay, with pain, with questions. And I want you to know I was never absent. I was never blind to it. My silence was not rejection, it was preparation. Because the size of what I am giving you required a deeper process. Let me be clear, this is not just about receiving something you want. This is about stepping into something I have prepared. I am not just handing you a gift. I am unlocking a chapter. And I don't want you to treat this casually, because if you stop now, if you scroll away, if you think it's just another word, you will walk right past what was meant to change your life. What I am releasing tonight carries weight, and those who listen to me fully will hold what others only dream of. This is not a light thing. This is a divine appointment. Now hear me. You've been faithful in the waiting. Even when you stumbled, even when you doubted, you still called on my name. You still whispered prayers when your heart was breaking. You still held on, even when it felt like nothing was changing. And because of that, I am rewarding you openly. You did not know it, but I was storing up every cry, every quiet act of faith, every small obedience. And tonight, I am turning the key. The door that looked locked forever is opening now, not by your power, but by mine. Like the widow in Zarephath, who thought she had only enough for one last meal, but obeyed my prophet and found a jar that never ran dry, your life is about to overflow. That one thing you thought you'd never see, it is on its way. That healing that felt impossible, I'm doing it. That relationship that broke you, I'm restoring what's beyond your understanding. That opportunity that kept slipping through your hands, I am placing it in your lap. But listen, I don't want you to just feel inspired. I want you to be ready. Because when I move, I don't delay. You might be wondering why now, why tonight? Because I am God. And I decide the time of favor. And this is your time. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for what I'm about to do. And the pain you've walked through was not pointless. It softened your heart. It broke down your pride. It made you lean on me, not on people. It brought you to your knees, where I could whisper truth into your soul. And that truth is this: I have never left you. There were moments you thought I had. There were nights when you asked, God, where are you? And I was there even then, holding your future in my hands, protecting it, shielding it from things you didn't even know were trying to destroy it. That job that fell through, I allowed it. That door that closed, I shut it. That person who left you, I removed them, not because I wanted to hurt you, but because I was making space. I was aligning the path for the one thing that truly fits you, and now it is ready. Some of you have been under spiritual attack. You've been fighting battles in your mind, in your health, in your finances, but listen to me. No weapon formed against you has prospered. You are still here, still breathing, still hoping, and that is proof of my protection. You were supposed to be destroyed, but I kept you. You were supposed to lose your mind, but I held your peace. You were supposed to give up, but something in you, my spirit, wouldn't let go. That was me, always me. Could your brain be the reason you're still struggling? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking abundance from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But this secret might be pulled down any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not take this lightly. This word is confirmation for what you've sensed but couldn't explain. You felt something shifting. You felt something changing. That's because the atmosphere around you has been rearranging in your favor. I have dispatched angels on your behalf. I have set things in motion that no one can stop. You are walking into answered prayers. You are stepping into promised places. You are moving from waiting to receiving. But don't you dare disconnect now. There's more I need to tell you. There's more I'm revealing, but only to those who stay close. Only to those who won't skip, won't scroll, won't silence the whisper of the Spirit. Right now, my child, this is your moment. And what I am doing will not just bless you, it will bless those connected to you. It will heal generations. It will break chains that have wrapped around your family line for decades. That's why the battle was so intense, because the enemy saw what was coming even before you did. But he failed. He couldn't stop you. And now you will see with your eyes what I promised in the dark. You will hold what you almost gave up on. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will rest again. Because I am restoring what the locusts have eaten. I am multiplying what was lost. I am bringing beauty out of ashes, joy out of mourning, and strength out of weakness. My power has no limit. My presence is with you right now. If this speaks to your spirit, like this video right now. I have watched you sit in silence, feeling forgotten. I've seen the smile you wear in front of others while your heart quietly aches. But I know you. I know the real you. I know the you who wakes up tired from the weight of it all. I know the you who still tries to believe even when everything screams that it's over. And that is why I'm showing up tonight to tell you it's not over. It's beginning. You are not here by accident. You were led to this for a reason. Because I wanted to remind you of who you are and whose you are. You are my child. You are my chosen, you are my beloved, and I will not leave you where you are. I am lifting you, I am defending you. I am opening doors for you that no one can close. I am pouring favor on your name, even in rooms you haven't entered yet. So do not fear, do not shrink, do not doubt. I am the Lord your God, the same God who parted the Red Sea, the same God who shut the lions' mouths for Daniel. The same God who raised Lazarus from the dead, the same God who walked on water, calmed storms, fed thousands, and healed the blind. I have not changed, and I am the same God fighting for you now. This is the turning point, and I will not let you walk away empty. You've waited, you've prayed, you've hoped, and now you will see the reward of trusting me, even when nothing made sense. You need to understand something very important. The delay was not denial, the silence was not absence. I was working behind the scenes while you were wondering if I had forgotten you. You thought heaven was quiet, but I was orchestrating the impossible for you. I saw what the enemy was planning before you even knew to pray. I blocked things that would have destroyed you. I slowed you down, not to punish you, but to protect you. I didn't give it to you back then because your heart wasn't healed enough to carry it. But now you are ready. You may still feel broken in some areas, but you are stronger than you know. The fire didn't burn you, it refined you. The pain didn't destroy you, it prepared you. You didn't lose time, you gained wisdom. And what I'm placing in your life now is not temporary. This is not a small blessing. This is something with weight, with roots, with purpose. I don't just want you to receive it, I want you to keep it. That's why I took the time to build you from the inside out. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking in a deeper language. Through the disappointments, I was teaching you how to depend on me. Through the closed doors, I was showing you how to trust me and not chase what doesn't belong to you. Through the tears, I was washing away the false hopes you were holding on to. Now you're ready. Your spirit is clear, your mind is focused, and your heart is positioned to receive. So I say again, do not miss this. Tonight, you will be very happy because I'm giving you what you've waited so long for. There is a shift happening right now. The heavens are open, the season is changing, and what didn't move for years is moving now. That promise that felt distant is coming close. The door that stayed shut, no matter how hard you knocked, is opening without you even touching it. I am moving things into alignment, people, places, timing, and resources. I am removing every spiritual blockage, every unseen opposition. The resistance you've been facing is breaking in this moment because my hand is upon you. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are the one I've marked with favor. You're the one I've hidden in plain sight, and now I'm revealing you in my perfect timing. The world will be surprised, but heaven has always known what I placed inside you. You carry destiny, you carry promise, you carry light, and that's why the attacks have been so fierce. But the enemy made one mistake. He let you live long enough to see my promise come to pass, and nothing he does now can stop it. Why did thousands of people suddenly experience a major financial turnaround last month? They all discovered a strange sentence just 9 words long, buried in research and once hidden from public view. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky because the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I want you to remember something. I am not limited by your situation. I am not held back by what you lack. I am not intimidated by what's coming against you. I don't need perfect conditions to bless you. I don't need a path already made. I create new roads in the wilderness. I make rivers in dry places. I bring water out of rocks. I do the impossible, and I'm doing it for you. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. Not because you're perfect, but because I'm faithful. Even in your weakest moments, you stayed connected to me. That quiet prayer you whispered through your tears, I heard it. That tiny act of obedience no one else noticed, I saw it. That time you chose to forgive, instead of holding on to bitterness, I honored it. Every time you chose to walk in faith instead of fear, you were sowing seeds. And now you're about to reap. The harvest is ready. The season has shifted. I am bringing the increase. I'm not just restoring what was lost. I'm giving you more. I'm giving you better. I'm giving you double for every year the enemy tried to steal from you. This is not just compensation. This is restoration with overflow. You will not be empty again. You will not wander in confusion anymore. You will not stay stuck in the past. I am healing the wounds. I am lifting the weight. I am sending you forward. You were never meant to stay in the place of sorrow. That was just a chapter, not the whole story. You are stepping into joy, into clarity, into peace. I am walking beside you through every change. My spirit is guiding you, even when you can't see the full picture. Trust the leading, trust the stirring, trust the open doors, and trust the closed ones too, because I see what you don't see. I know what you don't know, and I will never withhold anything good from you. You are not going back to what broke you. I am cutting off cycles. I am destroying patterns that kept you trapped. This time the freedom is real. This time the change is lasting. This time the peace won't fade because I am the one doing it. Not your strength, not your strategy, not your striving. Me. I am fighting for you. I am standing between you and everything that tried to stop your progress, and no enemy can stand against me. You have no idea how close you are. The breakthrough is not on the way, it's here. The answer is not delayed, It's at your door. The miracle is not far. It's touching your life even now. I am speaking to the dry places. I am calling life out of what looked dead. I am making a way where there was no way. And you, my child, are the one I'm doing it for, not someone else. You. You thought it was too late. You thought too much time had passed. But I'm not bound by time. I redeem time. I accelerate what was delayed. I restore what was lost. What should have taken years, I can do in a moment. What was taken from you, I can replace in better form. I am not finished with your story. I'm just getting started. So keep your faith strong. Keep your eyes on me, because what I'm doing will be undeniable. The ones who doubted you will witness the shift. The ones who turned away will see my hand on your life. The people who left you in the dark will watch you shine. Not because you need to prove anything, but because I'm proving my promise. You don't have to fight to be seen. I will reveal you. You don't have to chase anything. I'm bringing it to you. You just have to stay close to me. Stay under my covering. Stay in my presence. And tonight, joy is returning to your life. Peace is coming back. Hope is rising. The atmosphere around you is changing, and you can feel it. That's me. I am moving in your home. I am moving in your heart. I am touching every area of your life with my hand. And what I touch, I restore. What I breathe on lives again. What I speak to rises in power. What I promised you, I will perform. What I began in you, I will complete. There is no delay that can cancel my word. There is no force that can stop my will. You will not leave this season empty-handed. You will walk away with fullness, with answers, with blessings you could not earn on your own. There were moments when you wanted to quit. You thought, maybe I should stop believing. Maybe I should stop hoping. But every time you tried to let go, something in you held on. That wasn't coincidence. That was me. I placed my spirit within you to keep your flame alive. Even when the world turned cold, even when you felt alone, my fire never went out. That quiet strength, that voice that whispered, keep going. That was me. I never left you, not for a moment. I was walking with you through the valleys. I was lifting your head when you were weary. I was holding your heart when it felt too heavy to carry. Could a simple 9-word phrase really be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science and experts. A hidden mental trigger that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped thousands of people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may not have realized it, but you were growing through every trial. You were gaining strength, gaining wisdom, gaining authority. I wasn't just protecting your promise, I was preparing you for it. I was enlarging your heart so you could hold more joy. I was deepening your faith so you could trust me through the unknown. I was making your roots strong so the weight of my blessing wouldn't crush you. You thought the delay was punishment. It wasn't. It was process, and that process was not wasted. Every tear was seen, every prayer was recorded, every sleepless night I watched over you. When you sat in silence wondering if anything would ever change, I was speaking peace over your life. I knew when to step in. I knew the exact hour to move, and that time has come. This is the season of release. What you have been holding on to by faith, I am placing into your hands by power, not by might, not by effort, but by my spirit. This is the kind of shift only I can bring. You didn't just survive the storm, you were transformed by it, and that's why you're ready. I don't give precious things to unprepared hands. I don't pour new wine into old wineskins. And now, because you've allowed me to change your heart, I'm pouring something fresh into your life. You will feel it, you will see it, you will know it was me. Because it will be bigger than what you asked for. It will stretch beyond what you imagined. This is the harvest that was promised. You prayed, Lord, just show me one sign that you're still with me. And this word is that sign. I am confirming to you that I have not changed my plans. I have not forgotten what I spoke over you. I have not altered my design. You are still the one I've called. You are still the one I'm raising. You are still the one I will use to break chains and shift atmospheres. This blessing coming to your life is not only for you, it's connected to others who will be blessed through your obedience, your survival, your testimony. You've been in a battle, not just in the natural, but in the spiritual. The enemy tried to wear you out with discouragement. He wanted to exhaust your faith, to make you settle for less, to tempt you into believing that maybe this is as good as it gets. But he underestimated the power of my spirit within you. He underestimated the fire I placed in your soul. He underestimated how much favor I've poured on your name, and now he's defeated. The battle has shifted. The victory has been declared, and you will see it with your own eyes. Some of you have cried out, God, I'm tired. I don't know how much more I can take. And I heard that. I caught that cry before it even left your lips. I sent angels to strengthen you, even when you didn't feel it. I placed people around you at just the right moment to speak encouragement into your spirit. I covered you in ways you didn't even see. You didn't just get through this on your own. I carried you, and I'm still carrying you, but now I'm carrying you into blessing. It's going to happen quickly. What was stuck will move. What was blocked will break open. The things you thought would take years, I will do in days. The things you thought would require begging, I will give freely because you stayed faithful when no one was watching. You loved me even when you didn't understand my plan. You kept your eyes on me even when the path was dark. And that faith, it moves me. That kind of heart attracts heaven. I am not just giving you what you lost. I am giving you more than you ever knew to ask for. I'm making your name known in places where you were once ignored. I'm placing your feet in rooms where decisions are made. I'm giving you influence, not for ego, but for purpose. You will bless others because I am blessing you. You will speak life because I am filling you with it. You will walk in power because I am clothing you with it. There is no mountain I can't move. There is no sickness I can't heal. There is no relationship I can't restore. There is no past I can't redeem. Don't limit me to what you've seen before. Don't put boundaries around what I can do. I am the God of sudden shifts. I am the God of new beginnings. I am the God who raises the dead things and makes them live again. What you thought was final is not. What you thought was finished is being rewritten. Get ready for the doors to open. Get ready for the phone call, the letter, the encounter that changes everything. Get ready for the peace that makes no sense, the joy that floods your heart without warning. Get ready for clarity, for freedom, for boldness you never thought you'd have. This is not just another moment. This is the moment everything starts aligning, not because of luck, not because of timing, because I declared it so. What do brain surgeons and leaders know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for a select few, is now being shared with everyday people. And the results are incredible. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But this secret might be pulled down any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am healing your heart as I speak. I am softening the places that hardened in pain. I am restoring the hope that got buried under years of disappointment. You are not the same person who walked through that pain. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are more surrendered now. And that is why the door can open. That is why the promise can come. That is why the miracle can fall. You don't need to strive. You just need to stay. Stay with me. Stay rooted. Stay expectant. Stay open, because the blessing is already in motion. The shift is already happening, and you will not miss it. I won't let you miss it. What I have for you is too important to slip by unnoticed. I am placing it in your path. I am placing it in your hands, and you will know this could only have been God. Many have walked past what I tried to give them because they were too distracted, too impatient, or too hurt to recognize me. But you, my child, you have paused. You've made room, and because of that, I am pouring something new into your life tonight. You may not see the full picture yet, but I want you to trust me. Trust that I am working out the details even when they're invisible to you. I've been arranging conversations you don't know about. I've been softening hearts behind the scenes. I've been preparing opportunities that seem out of reach, but nothing is out of my reach. I can change a situation in one breath. I can lift a person in one word. And I am speaking now. It is your time. Your joy is returning. That one thing, yes, the one you've cried about, begged me for, waited on, I'm placing it into your life. I didn't forget. I saw the nights you stayed awake, wondering when it would finally happen for you. I saw the way you smiled at others while secretly asking, God, what about me? You celebrated their blessings while carrying pain in your own heart. And still you praised me. Still you chose to believe. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of heart draws my favor. And now your waiting will not go unrewarded. I have stored up a blessing that could only be opened in the right time. And the time is now. I am not just answering your prayer, I'm exceeding it. I don't just give enough, I give abundantly. I don't just restore halfway, I make it better than before. That's who I am. I'm not a halfway God. I'm not a maybe God. I'm a yes and amen God. I'm a finisher. I'm a fulfiller. I'm the God who keeps promises no matter how long it takes. And I promise you this, you will not be disappointed. What I'm bringing will make you forget the pain it took to get here. You're standing on the edge of something beautiful. You may not feel ready. You may still see the scars, but I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. If you give me your yes, I'll handle the rest. I will carry the weight. I will fight the battles. I will open the doors. You just keep walking one step at a time, one day at a time, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard, because that's when your faith grows. That's when your trust deepens. And that's when I do my greatest work. Some of you have been walking through something that felt like a wilderness, dry, lonely, empty. But wilderness seasons are not punishment. They are preparation. It was in the wilderness that I taught my people how to rely on me daily. It was there I showed them miracles, fed them from heaven, and led them with fire. And it's the same with you. You've learned how to hear my voice more clearly. You've learned how to let go of what doesn't serve you. You've learned how to keep walking even when it's hard. And now the wilderness is ending. You're stepping into a land of promise, not just a place of comfort, but a place of calling. Not just relief from pain, but fulfillment of purpose. I don't want you to settle for survival. I want you to thrive. I want your heart full, your mind clear, your hands blessed, your home peaceful, and above all, I want your soul anchored in me. Because if you have everything else but lose sight of me, you'll feel empty. But if you have me, everything else will follow. I want to remind you again, you are not forgotten. You are not just another face in the crowd. I know your name. I know your thoughts. I know your fears and your dreams. I know what you've never spoken out loud. I know the real you. And I love you completely. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your doubts, not your mistakes. I chose you before you ever made a choice about me, and I've stayed close to you, even when you ran far. This is the moment to come back fully, to let go of whatever you've been holding tighter than me. I'm not asking for your perfection. I'm asking for your heart. If you give me your heart again, I will do more than heal it. I will fill it with peace that silences anxiety. I will cover it with protection that no enemy can break through. I will surround it with joy that no storm can shake. Let me in fully, and I will show you what life with me really looks like. No more living halfway, no more almost blessings, No more cycles that take you 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. I'm breaking the patterns. I'm cutting the ties that held you back. I'm lifting you above the fear. I'm removing the weights you've carried far too long, and I'm setting you free. Truly free. Why do some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle year after year? A breakthrough discovery has revealed a simple 9-word phrase that unlocks a natural flow of abundance. Thousands have already used it to clear debts and transform their lives. But this information may not stay up much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it's gone. Not just on the outside, but in your spirit, in your thinking, in your heart. This is the kind of freedom that causes others to look at you and say, "Only God could have done that." And when they ask, you'll tell them, you'll say, "It was all God, not a program, not a person, not luck, God, because I want the glory, not to boast, but so others will know what I can do for them too." You are a testimony in the making. You are walking proof of my goodness. And when your story unfolds, others will find hope. Others will believe again because you didn't give up. You didn't walk away when it got hard. You didn't stop believing when things didn't go your way. You stayed, you waited, you trusted, and now the wait is turning into wonder. The pain is turning into purpose. The questions are turning into clarity, and your hands, once empty, are about to overflow. I'm not asking you to figure out how. It's not your job. Your job is to believe. My job is to perform. So hold your head high, lift your eyes, walk forward in confidence. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. I am your shield. I am your defender. I am your provider. I am your peace. I am your joy. I am your healer. That one thing, yes, the very one you've prayed for in silence, is being released tonight. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. My spirit is near. My voice is clear, and if you open your heart fully, you will not only hear me, you will receive everything I've prepared. I know how long you've carried this burden. You smiled through the pressure. You gave when you had nothing left. You stayed quiet when you were misunderstood. You worshipped through the tears. You remained faithful when it cost you everything. And I saw it all. You may have felt invisible, but to me, you were never hidden. I watched your every step. I caught every tear. I heard every whisper of hope in the dark. I held you up when you couldn't stand on your own. And I whispered to heaven, "That one, bless that one." And tonight, heaven is responding. What you thought was delayed has only been preserved. I didn't deny you. I didn't turn away from you. I was preparing the blessing so that it wouldn't come too early and slip through your hands. I was preparing you too. You thought nothing was changing, but inside you, strength was growing, faith was growing, discernment was growing. You were being shaped into someone who could not only receive the blessing, but carry it, protect it, and use it well. Some of you have been through heartbreak so deep that you stopped dreaming. You stopped expecting. You stopped hoping for anything good to come. But I'm reviving your hope right now. I'm breathing new life into the places that have felt numb. I'm touching the wounds that others caused and healing them in ways you didn't think possible. You won't have to pretend anymore. You won't have to carry it alone anymore. I am restoring you from the inside out. Don't listen to the lies that tell you it's too late. I created time. I rule over seasons. I restore what was lost. I redeem what was stolen. You may have been overlooked by people, but I've been watching over you. And now I'm bringing you forward. I'm calling you into places where your voice will matter, where your presence will carry peace, where your story will inspire healing in others. I've prepared it all, and it starts now. You may feel unqualified, unsure, even undeserving. But I do not choose the most polished. I choose the most surrendered. I choose the ones who stayed when it was hard. I choose the ones who love me when no one is looking. I choose the ones who keep showing up, not because they're perfect, but because they believe in my promise. And that's you. That's why you're reading this now, because your spirit is open, because your heart has been waiting for this confirmation, and I'm giving it to you now. This is the moment you'll remember. This is the shift you'll talk about later when your entire life is completely transformed.